Shadow04 was first to the stream.
I didn't realize I was already unmuted. Uh, I'm gonna uh, I'm setting up stream stuff right now, but I do have something important to say. A little PSA. So what the fuck? When did you join? Was talking to Shadow, but you too, Zach.
No, I'm here now too. You're talking to me as well.
Okay, well, yeah, PSA. Cause someone we know that I still have to edit out of a couple of pictures. Well, I'm not gonna say got hacked, but there's something going around, and
Oh,
apparently it's been going around for 4 years. So I just
oh.
want to talk about that for a second before I start my stream. But I was
Mhm.
also making myself some soup because I still haven't eaten all day. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna finish setting up for stream. For you two, you and Shadow, I did finish the minigame thing kind of.
Nice.
I might still change the odds for it, but it's a virus busting thing.
Mm.
But it should. Oh! No, it might not. Hold on. I gotta run back upstairs.
Where do I caught my first briefie? In Pokemon Go.
Say it again.
I caught my first briefie.
Good shit.
It's not that good of a stats, but it's still my first.
Why is this? Okay. Okay, I need to go get my soup.
Shadow Snivy 729 was second to the stream.
Okay, perfect timing. How do I want to start this? Fuck. Actually, I'm just gonna. I had made a tweet to kind of like explain it quickly. I'm gonna put this up. Basically, Zach, someone we know was hacked after. Actually, I'm not blocking his name because I doubt he's ever gonna get the account back, and I don't know his real name to trace it back to him. But Genki was hacked and sent someone else we know a fake story about making a game, and they sent it to me after already downloading it to ask if it was safe. And I went to the site with my VPN on my phone, and it looked AI generated and just like way too kind of simple and fake. Looked into the developer of it. They didn't seem real, aside from two other examples that were the exact same thing, all for different fake games. And then when Googling the third one, it gave me a Reddit post from recently talking about it and just talking about how the whole thing is fake. And after looking further into that, this has actually been going on for 4 years. This was a thing 4 years ago. So I just kind of wanted to make a little bit of a PSA to everyone. Do not download things just because you think they might be safe or that they're coming from someone you know. Do your own due diligence in that regard. And I don't have a whole lot to say, but they all share a common theme of being a Metroidvania. All the I'm not gonna pull up the sites themselves, but all the sites were very simple, basic, most likely AI generated. And if you download the game, it then gives you an installer, which thankfully my friend did not run. But I don't know if that fully keeps you safe from this thing. Basically what it does is once you get the virus, it'll get all of your account info that's saved to your web browser and seal all your accounts. So that includes Discord, bank information, anything like that. So be mindful of that, and anyone that tells you they're working on a game or something like that, because I'm gonna pull up what was sent to my friend. But if it matches this story or something similar, just verify with the person as best you can, IRL or in like voice chat or something like that. Let me see if I can swap this to my phone. Hold on. Let me make sure I've blacked out the name right. It looks like it opened up behind it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn this one off. So this was what was sent to them. Actually, it doesn't look like y'all can see the whole thing. Hold on. Oh, it's not getting the whole thing. Hold on.
Man, I love karma.
You and I will talk about this later. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to just zoom in. Basically, the stolen account was asking them to just take a look at it and give a quick review. Said they were working on this with a few friends for a few weeks. And like I said, all these different sites look the exact same. It's most likely giving the same story to everyone when it steals an account. Just be mindful of all of that. Do not ever download anything. And always think to yourself that if something looks suspicious, you should not keep moving forward. That is the end of my rant. That's what I wanted to just express to everyone I could. I'm gonna turn this off for a sec while I put on WUWA.
You f***ing failure!
So, just wanted to cover that. That was very, very distressing to hear that someone I know and expected better of got. That is it. Stay safe. I'm gonna go play WUWA now. I still have a big story to do. So other than that, Shadow, Zach, Zaitos, how you guys been? Listen, I could not say anything. I'm tired of people being hacked over dumb shit. Zach, I took one look at the site, and it was so painfully, like, way too simple, and, like, I was just like, this is probably AI. Like, you and I will talk more in depth about stuff I can't say on stream, but...
Yeah, that's why I'm just laughing.
Yeah. Crazy virus, though. That's what well, that's not why, but I don't ever save, like, a lot of sign-in information on web browsers. And now I have even more reason not to.
I just make sure everything has two-factor authentication on, or backup email, or phone number.
In this instance, if
So
you
need
have
one of
your,
those.
like, authenticator app on your computer too, still probably wouldn't help you, because they would have access to that.
My authenticator cap is only on my phone.
Okay, then you're good. As long as you don't get it on your phone, you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great to get right before starting stream. Nice little investigation I had to go through.
How long did it take you? Like 2 minutes?
Huh?
How long did it take you? Like 2 minutes?
To be suspicious of it, or to actually find out a lot of stuff?
Both.
To be suspicious of it, about 12 seconds.
Yeah.
I was already suspicious because well, I don't even have to say the person. As far as I know, Genki's never talked about making a game. So I was like, this is
No,
already
he
not
worked
right.
for the corporation. Why would he make me?
Exactly. But I was like, you know what? It wasn't like I was like super close to him. Maybe he does. I don't know.
It's you, Rover.
But so I'd
yes.
asked Amber if
I'm
he was
feeling much
hacked,
better.
and she didn't know.
Dr.
So
Harrison
that's
took
when I
very
started
good
looking
care
into
of
the
me.
company. I was like, oh,
I
this is
just
fake.
did what he said and rested for a few days here, and I barely feel any
But
pain
the
now.
company doesn't even exist.
Are you here to visit him?
Right.
The only mention of them on the internet
Yes,
is
we
the
have something to
others like
discuss.
scam sites they've made.
Is he here?
And when
He's
it
in
came
the
to the
counseling room
original
next
game
door.
that was sent to my friend,
My
I
friend's
typed
great
it in
counseling there.
on YouTube. I was like, "There's
It
no
might
YouTube
take
video.
a
This is
while.
fake. 100% this is
Thanks.
fake. No gameplay or
Take care of
anything. No
yourself.
hype built behind it. This is not a real game."
How to put this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put that behind me.
Faith in yourself, Sigrika.
And I'm just gonna finish this WUWA story.
Faith in myself.
Luke is alright. We'll
You
see how
see,
his story is.
People can be more perceptive than you might realize, including those you care about. So try not to take everything to heart. Go a little easier on yourself. Good or bad, true or false, these things have a way of coming to light. And as your friend Denia said, sometimes a little distraction is good for your health.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. Thank you, Dr. Harrison.
You're welcome. Again, don't push yourself too hard. I take it you're the type who'd suddenly bolt up in bed at night, wide awake, worrying about an exam?
I'm honestly just gonna let this story play
That'd
while I eat
probably
my
go
soup.
on for
I'm
a
so
whole
hungry.
week.
I did not get a moment to rest when I got
Is
home
it
because
really
of that.
that obvious?
Only my conjecture.
Now, Shadow Windows Defender's not like that
Would you
bad,
like
to
some
be
candy?
honest.
Sweets
Pretty
help
good.
keep a smile.
Sure. And is it okay for me to come back some other time, Dr. Harrison?
Why, of course. Feel free to visit my office anytime, Sigrika.
What is a Gus Lord?
Ultra Beast.
I don't know what that is.
Alola legendary mythical Pokemon.
Hmm.
So, about that Exostrider plan you mentioned. Let's get into it.
All in good time. Let's start with something lighter first.
Something lighter?
Any topic at all. But let's slow the tempo a little. You're too eager. Your emotions are clouding your judgment. You must feel it too.
Bro, I just want to save her. Oh, you don't know I'm Shadow.
A piece of candy? It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood.
No. Thanks.
I understand your anxiety over Emmett's situation,
He got in a fight with Zach and then
I've always
blocked
held
all of
her
us
dear.
and rage quit the server.
but it's taken more out of you than you realize.
I call it a fight. It wasn't much of a fight.
It's funny.
Things are best taken one step at a time. The Exostrider has
But he still kept in touch with certain people.
The key is to pace ourselves. Slow and steady, right?
My god, I have to let Flutter know.
I was just thinking
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's table the Exostrider for now.
that. And I think he would
Let's
fall
talk about
for
you.
it.
I know he would.
I trust Imeth. What we experienced together proved she was telling me the truth. And there's a connection there I can't ignore. But you and me, we might be strangers in passing who became confidants, as you put it. But it feels like every conversation we've had just skims the surface. I prefer to know who I'm working with before jumping into something as big as opening the Strider Gate. It'll affect the entire Lahairoi region.
Point taken. It seems a proper introduction is long overdue. Please, ask me anything. I'll answer as candidly as I can.
I have to
Are you a
ask, can't you just tell
consultant
me?
from the Black Shores?
That I am not. Work that leaves documented trails doesn't suit my style. But I am acquainted with quite a few bloom bearers.
Imith said she didn't know you well, but that I could trust you. You also know about the bond between me and her. How?
Imith is a sharp girl. Even though you never introduced me to her, she could read between the lines of your actions. She's a lot like you. Smart, driven, good at bearing burdens. But she's proven to be even more stubborn than you are. After you left Lahairoi, she came to see me a few times in the name of counseling. To learn about you.
You didn't tell her anything.
I didn't. You had other tasks for me here in Lahairoi. You didn't let us properly get to know each other because you wanted to shield her from my line of work. She later stopped these visits after realizing that. Still, I really hoped she would have opened up to me more. You both tend to keep things to yourselves, and that's never good for anyone.
One last question. What did you mean? I had other tasks for you.
That is a key topic, but not suitable for discussion here. The Space Trek Collective is backed by a number of different nations and powers. Their internal politics are of no concern to us. There are many watching eyes among the support staff. The infirmary is, after all, a public space. Why don't we take this somewhere more private?
To where?
I have a place in mind. Just come with me, Golden Boy.
More personal business to attend to again, Dr. Herson?
Shh. Just a quick break, Nana. Mind holding down the fort? The next shift will be here soon.
Take care, Doctor. Do try to return in one piece.
Don't worry. I have him with me today.
Cinderman.
Yes. I keep a small workspace of my own here.
Oh, I can't autopilot this.
Prophecy gave rise. I let the fall with burning light. I bled for faith through endless void. I heard the voice that none could find. I chose to break their passing time.
Leave them to me. Let's not waste any more time. My past gets deeper. Time to incise. Blink, and agony ends.
Why don't they ever just let me use my people?
The Exostrider's sword emits a unique frequency. It shields my workspace from most long-range detection methods.
You picked a good spot.
Hi, Mari.
Quite a stash.
This is what a secret room is about.
Mari, I'm pretty sure you won't. The TLDR,
No.
don't download
Whoa.
anything that a friend sends you.
Let's start with the conclusion before we get into all the details.
Don't click on any
You
links
asked
that a
me to
friend
come
sends
to
you.
Lahai Roy to watch for any Fraxidus activity. Warren was the first Fraxidus mole you uncovered, and he certainly won't be the last. Think of the Space Trek Collective as a web of competing powers. It's as much a haven for independence as a playground for agendas. An isolated polar region, rich with exoswarm and the potential for technological breakthrough. Lahai Roy is a gold mine, even for the Fraxidus.
You're saying the fall of Helios wasn't the real goal.
It was one of 7. After your journey in Ponglong and Renacida, I'm sure you've come to realize their true aim.
The Thenodian. Aleph 1.
Correct. Given the Threnodian's unique nature,
Mari, I
it's
was
sure to
saying
catch
don't
their
download
attention.
anything that you think a
Moreover,
friend sent you.
Aleph 1 is closely
I don't
linked
think
to
you
the
will, but
Strider
don't
Gate,
download any
which
games.
may be our ticket to outer space.
Spying on the Fraxidus is risky. Why would I have chosen you for this task?
Well, that is a bit of a long story. You've always preferred to see things for yourself. Please, follow me to that table.
No, what am I supposed to do with it? Yeah, got that. Got some Nanook blood. Did he have golden blood? I don't remember that. I feel like I should have remembered that.
The golden serum, developed by the Naviale group. I prefer its other name, Ichor. My father started it as a medication for rare diseases. But as research progressed, it came to represent something far more ambitious. The drug of evolution.
Evolution. Sounds like something the Fraxis would like.
Well, on paper it worked. I became its resonator, so it would be unfair to say it was entirely useless. But I was a rare case who survived. All it cost me was excruciating pain and my color vision.
He can't see colors.
Most test subjects like me didn't make it.
Hold up. I was.
It wasn't until I met you that I realized there was more to the story. The rest is in my study, shall we?
Oh. What the fuck did I just do? There we go.
My brother Ryan drew this picture. Not related by blood.
Now, so you're not the artist.
Father took us both in after his own children passed away from a rare illness long ago. Ryan never could handle pain. He was easy to cheer up. Whenever the grown-ups would give me candy, I'd save it all for him.
Oh, I do remember now. I remember I watched his
That's
video.
why he always has candy with him.
For a while, I tried to be the perfect son Father wanted. It never worked. So eventually I stopped trying.
Can't replace his original
It got
kids.
worse from there. What Father tried to do to Ryan was unforgivable. And then came that accident. I thought what my father did was a rather mundane story. A cliche. Someone trying to atone for past guilt, only to cause greater harm. Until your hints made me suspect it was someone's staged finale. So I had my father's grave exhumed. It was empty.
Damn, they stole his corpse? Or was he not really dead? Oh. That's where we're going next, right? New Federation?
The entire Lola logistics carrier was already blown to smithereens by the time I recovered this page. I managed a quick glimpse before the fire consumed most of the page. It is a report from an overseer.
A Fraxidus Overseer's report on its way to the new Federation.
Yes. Tucked away in a Lola logistics delivery box. The recipient is Eris in the new Federation.
I don't know who that is.
Those 3 items you just showed me. Did the Fraxidus get into Noviali's work after learning about the Icar's potential for evolution?
They didn't just get into our work. They went a step further. Replacement. Have you ever met the Fraxidus's Grand Architect?
The thousand-faced survivor. We met near the Styx Lake deep within the Dark Tide. Wait. Does this mean your father was...
Yes. My father was just another face the Grand Architect borrowed. Though looking back now, I can't recall the moment the real him was taken. I think the Grand Architect sees life and death as a game. I wouldn't be surprised if Father was even smiling in his coffin as we buried him in that downpour. So, that's your answer. Why did you choose me? Because I have a very personal
It's hatred. Even now.
Now,
You mean even now? Of
it has
course.
become something of a habit.
Yeah. That's weird.
Continue this
Should still
train
hate.
of investigation and you'll see for yourself what they are. But before you do, there's something I should share. My friends in the Black Shores told me you've already had a few run-ins with certain overseers. Is that right?
3. Cristoforo, Filova, and Scar. Plus the Grand Architect you mentioned.
Ah, those names do ring a bell. Filova is codenamed Hecate. Cristoforo? Arachnos. Intriguing, isn't it?
Arachnos.
The flair they have for their own branding. but it's a telling detail.
Philobus is just her
Code
damn
name can
echo
reveal
name.
its owner's style, personal tastes, and even ambitions. Think about it. A powerful resonator who causes chaos at random leaves no trail to follow. But give them a preference, a pattern. They can start to build a profile from the pieces. I've been compiling reports on the Overseers for years. Allow me to share what I've learned so far.
Tell me more about Philoba, yes.
I've reactivated your access. You'll find the door controls right over there. The Fraxidus is loosely organized. Most of its members have only undergone basic, artificially induced body modification. They're not terribly difficult to neutralize. But if you encounter artificers with more creative modifications, you're likely looking at the handiwork of Hydra.
From Captain America?
Hydra is their leading mind on human evolution and body modifications. Whoever they are, they often work in tandem with Siren. In other words, if you spot one, be on guard in case the other is lurking close by. Zashiki Warashi won't require much of your attention. This overseer primarily operates in Ashinohara, a region that's been largely destroyed by the Lament.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
I've heard of it somewhere before.
The girl we had in the infirmary for a while. Chisa, I remember.
Oh, yeah.
The city that trapped her, Unami, is part of Ashinohara. Now, on to two key pieces of the puzzle. I did say the Fraxidus was a loose organization, but even the most scattered cells still need funding to function. Remember that report from earlier? It's only a matter of time before you go to the new Federation. And based on the intel I've gathered, that's their most critical base of operations. And where you'll find Eris.
How critical? Do they operate in the open?
Not exactly. But in a place where money talks, they must have members in the highest echelons of government and business. Key members. Their foothold in the new Federation has given them immense leverage. With that endless stream of wealth, the Fraxidus operates with impunity across the planet. Speaking of which, Star Torch Academy is also heavily funded by the new Federation. To be blunt, they're the Space Trek Collective's single largest donor.
Of course they are.
Eris, huh? Duly noted. I'm assuming the other key piece is the Grand Architect?
The Fraxidus Grand Architect. Their true name is unknown. They only appear through borrowed identities. Real people, legendary beings, and even the phantoms of the dead from others' memories. I did brush shoulders with them once. It was a shame. I had no idea at the time, and missed my shot. This pen was the only thing I brought back from that great fire. I have yet to decipher the lettering, but it shows one thing for sure. The Grand Architect has been around for a very, very long time. It's a pity you called me to the High Roy. Otherwise, I would have continued following that trail. But you always have a good reason, right?
You uncovered all this by yourself.
More or less. I did have some help along the way.
To get your hands on one of the Grand Architect's personal items, you did more than just follow a trail. You infiltrated them.
Playing along with them isn't that difficult once you get the hang of it. Like I said, they are a loose organization.
Knowing the Fraxidus, stealing all that intel on the Overseers is risky, no matter how loose they are. each infiltration will only be more dangerous than the last. Luke, how can a doctor who doesn't value his own life save anyone else's?
You know,
Yeah, I
this
figured.
is the second time you've said those words to me. They got away again.
Oh, this is during the
If I
fire.
hadn't been so cautious, I could have taken care of them this time. I should send today's findings to him. It's been 2 years. Suppose I'm due for a report. Good. You got the intel. Would have been a shame if I got myself killed for nothing. You want me to go to the High Roy? Why?
There's evidence of their activity in the High Roy. I need you to keep an eye on things. And frankly, you need a break.
Now is not the right time.
We gave his ass an extended
You've already
vacation.
drawn enough attention. Do we really have to wait for you to get killed to decide it's the right time? How can
This
a
probably
doctor
was a bigger
save
thing.
anyone else's life if he doesn't value his own? Keep pushing like this, and you'll be no different from them.
Not pulling any punches, are you?
Trust me, that's only the warm-up. The High Roy is a nice place, Luke. Bright, passionate students. Beautiful snow. Perfect for slowing things down. Listen to me on this. Come.
Very well. As you wish. So I've led a leisurely life in the High Roy ever since. No need to worry. I know my limits.
So the only thing he can see are gold.
Let's set aside
Good
the
shit.
Fraxidus for now. We should discuss the Exostrider plan. But first, tell me what happened to you and Imeth in the Frostlands.
I miss her, Luke.
I see. Imeth, she... No wonder you're in such a state.
I understand her reasons. She was fighting for her dream, for the High Roy, in the only way she knew how. And I respect that. The fate she chose for herself. But I won't accept it.
Exactly. Don't
There's
have to
more I
accept
haven't
it.
tried. I'm not done fighting for her.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to give up so easily. Now, about the Exostrider. It started with Space Trek Collective finding a giant solid-skin root network in Bjarter Woods. They identified it as the lid, sealing the Strider Gate, so to speak. It keeps the Thermodians' fractured forms sealed on both sides of the Strider Gate. Break it, and these forms will reunite. That wouldn't just spell the High Roy's doomsday, but the entire world. But the Collective still yearned to open that gateway, to explore the unknown.
Yeah,
They created the Synchronists.
that's the story.
The idea was to use augmented resonance to amplify the Exostrider's power, hoping that would keep the Thermodians suppressed. But lately, the Thermodians' attacks on the seal have been increasing. I'm afraid the Fraxidus is also getting ready to make a move. With the reactor core returned, all you need now is a little patience. Wait for the Exostrider to awaken. Then we can focus on how to use it to find Imeth. You were a
Yeah, so
synchronist
we weren't
in the
gonna do
academy
anything in
once
this story
before.
with her.
I'll speak with Lucilla about getting you piloting access.
Then I'll wait for your news, Luke.
Certainly, but our immediate priority should be the Fraxidus. I have a feeling they're planning to sabotage our plans for the Exostrider.
Of course. Did I do my dailies today?
Rover said he'd like to check on the Exostrider in the Frostlands before he left. Well, could be a way to take his mind off things. Now then.
Dr. Herson, is something the matter?
Must you always assume the worst, Lucilla? Can't I just call to chat?
I find that highly unlikely, Doctor. Let's skip the preamble. What is it?
Damn.
Rover.
Ah, so this is about Imeth. He was so tight-lipped with me about what happened in the Frostlands. Yet he spoke to you.
Sitting on our hands won't fix anything, and he was willing to open up. If a friend runs into trouble, I'll naturally step in to listen. Besides, what I have to share today benefits the Academy. It could help us get ahead of a few potential issues.
Very well. Let's hear it then. Meet me at the Institute, the usual spot.
I feel like you shouldn't do it at the Institute. It's the whole reason we left.
My head's spinning.
Oh, I actually have to do the doctor part of this.
Dr. Harrison.
Nathan, you looked fine.
My thesis. My spot at the...
Hold on. I recall you coming by the infirmary with good news earlier. Something about an institute professor recruiting you for your top marks? Is this the price you have to pay for that? Careful. You might get talked out of the job over health issues.
No, I will get that position at the Institute. I'll crawl there if I have to. I'll come back from the dead if I die first.
Now you're just delirious. I know getting this opportunity wasn't easy. You can't exactly just ask for time off. Come by my office later. I'll write you a sick note.
Doesn't that still bring up the
Can't
health
run
issues?
yourself like an exoswarm, thinking you'll recharge the moment the sun comes up. It's not how we humans work.
Thank you, Doctor. Good things are bound to come your way. This takes me back. I always got my best sleep passed out in your infirmary.
Why would they record him going? That was evil, WUWA. That was evil.
Let's see. Ah, young Luke. What brings you to the Institute today?
Just here to discuss something with someone. How have your shifts been treating you these past few months?
Not bad. You know, these researchers, getting them in for a checkup is like pulling their teeth. What do you say we grab a drink after my shift? The meal plans here are all nutritional efficiency. It's like chewed up cardboard.
Of course. Why don't I show you that scout drone model I just finished while we're at it?
You work fast. You really do enjoy that sort of tinkering.
I didn't even know he was doing
Taking things apart and putting them back together again is quite stress relieving. It's a nice way to unwind after a day's work.
So, what do you say we sneak over to Rogan's place when we get a minute and liberate the cannon barrel from that precious bot of his?
Oh my gosh.
We can put it back after he's had a good meltdown.
I'd rather not be an accomplice to that. It's unethical. And I can't believe you're still holding a grudge over that fish he stewed behind your back.
Have a seat, Doctor. Shame. I thought he would come with you.
He's been here before, but things are different now. I prefer not to have him tangled in the collective's trivial matters.
fair enough. But I'm not like those stubborn old goats you're used to dealing with. I don't chase after pride or rank. All I care about is Star Torch Academy. Now go on. Give me the highlights, Dr. Herson. The Fraxidus.
Wow, he
I
really just said
understand.
it all. What was the point of
I'll
bringing
keep a
us
closer
outside?
watch.
Well, I guess he had other stuff.
As for piloting the Exostrider, if he is capable, that's fine by me. The Research Institute will see to the preparations.
He's more than
That
capable.
said, we can't ignore the risks that come with opening the Strider Gate. I have someone in mind who can help. But first, let me have a quick word with her.
The Signica?
The Threnodian concerns every one of us at Lahairoi. I'll handle the board as you've asked. You focus on him and the matters here on campus.
Thank you for understanding, Lucilla. President.
My quality's too low for that to look good.
Our conversation went more smoothly than I expected. I thought you might think I had a hidden agenda. As a thank you, care for some candy?
I'll pass. I'm well aware of your candy outreach program across campus. I've had my fill of sweets over the years.
Feels weird
As for
calling
what
it
you
an
said
outreach
earlier,
program.
I've been here long enough to know exactly who you are. Thanks to your efforts in uncovering those moles, the Academy is safer, and we have far fewer headaches to worry about. What truly surprised us was your choice to stay all these years and become one of Lahairoi's steadfast guardians.
He was ordered to.
Oh, I'm just glad the president doesn't see me as some busybody.
You're the right kind of busybody, the kind we're happy to have.
A friend of mine sold me on this place. Went on and on about the beautiful snow and the bright, passionate students. Convinced me to come. But when I actually got here, nothing like the brochure he described. Turns out, 8 out of 10 staff members were planted here by different factions. Our students dream of reaching the stars, all while living in a gilded cage. Meanwhile, we have Roya dealing in exoswarm
A
parts
few times,
and
Shadow,
colluding
yeah.
with new Federation smugglers. I know that these students aren't fools. They're the best minds from across the nations. If even I can see what's going on, how could they be blind to it? It's their ideals, their hope for the future that lets them endure the ugly realities of this place without becoming cynical. I only came to Lahairoi because a friend recommended it. But now...
Now you've grown to like it here, right?
Well, of course he has.
Yes, same as you, Madam President. An urgent transmission from Nana. If you'll excuse me.
Dr. Herb said there was a break-in at the infirmary.
Why?
Ivara's being kidnapped.
What?
By the one we previously detained. Warren.
What is your status? Are you severely damaged?
No need to worry. Just need time to prepare.
Understood. Prioritize damage control after this call. Notify the Academy's security department. It'll take time for them to respond. I'll go after Warren. Which direction did he take her?
Received message from the Academy. They're heading towards the Sky Arc space station in the Frostlands.
Of course.
It's the Corte Savante space station he and I discovered before. I'm on my way.
Why'd they kidnap her, though?
Warren has escaped. He's taken a student and is heading for one of the debris fields in the Frostlands.
What do you plan to do?
I'm going after him. I'd like you to set up a perimeter there to cut off his escape and prevent any further risks to the Academy.
You want me to secure a perimeter while you go in alone to handle Warren?
Was Warren supposed to be a threat?
I have a hypothesis, one I'd like to verify by myself.
Very well. Your track record warrants it. Go, Dr. Herson. I'll expect good news.
I don't think Warren's all that much of a threat.
Navora, why now?
I want to know why Navora. I don't remember her having like special ability or anything.
I know you've been here before.
Oh.
Take me to the data room. Now!
That's why.
Oh, okay. I'll do anything you say.
Oh, she is a resonator. Oh
They're
yeah,
heading
duh.
deeper into
Everyone
the
here is a
station.
resonator. I'm stupid.
Is there someplace we haven't discovered yet?
I feel like he could have just threw a knife and knocked the gun away from him.
Right on schedule. I am the best. Rise anew. Time to incise. Game over. Return to silence.
Do not know how to use it. There we go.
That's clear.
They should have given me another one.
The researchers the Academy stationed here. 2 with gunshot wounds, but still alive. And this one? No vitals.
How could you tell that?
The bleeding stopped. I should keep going after Warren. That's clear. Right on schedule. A bearable price.
How the fuck does this kid work?
Finally, some blood. Ash takes form. Gotcha. I bestow eternal peace.
I do like his voice lines.
That's clear. Spatial anomalies. Did someone reactivate the Skyarc system?
Oh no, I wonder who could have done that.
I'll get out of Lahai, Roy. Out of this cursed place.
That's all you're doing this for?
It appears Warren's taken Navora to the data room we visited earlier. The path is blocked. It's those error modules again. I should use the adapter.
Damn, yeah, we don't have Imeth here to help us. What was that? Wait, does it become a scythe? I didn't notice that. Good shit.
Cleared. Gotta keep moving.
You know, looks pretty cool. That's crazy.
A nice change of
Oh my god. That's not. Okay. Well.
It's cleared. Gotta keep moving.
Which way was I going? Yeah, okay. Okay,
Refreshing.
it's cool, but a little weird to use for movement. Like every other dodge.
The path's clear. Almost there. Now.
There we go.
Moment of truth.
That's pretty cool.
I brought the student, just like you asked. So, where
So
are
he
you?
was doing this for someone else.
Lahai Roy was just a minor setback. I'm still useful. I still have work in the new Federation. I still...
Bro,
Stop hiding! Say something!
if they wanted you to bring her, why would you then threaten to kill her?
That doctor who's always watching.
You've reached a dead end, Warren. Don't you see that?
We're not gonna question who he was talking to?
It's your dead end!
Man, he really thinks this is gonna work. That's crazy.
Skyark's data room. There must be a reason. Was that just impulse? Or perhaps...
I did not know I could do that.
Imbalance ends here. Yeah. Right on schedule. I am the vessel.
That's pretty cool.
Game over. Entombed in daybreak. Shame, my scalpel etches your epitaph.
Alright. Don't trust it. It's the Grand Architect.
No! Oh, Dr. Harrison! Warren, is he?
Knock the fuck out.
He's only unconscious. Everything's okay, Navora.
Why did he
How
not
are you
run
feeling?
while I was fighting? I thought he was running away.
I'm fine. It's just that he struck me in the back of the neck. It really hurts.
Getting knocked out usually does.
I'm really scared.
It's okay. Don't force
Nah,
yourself
I don't
to
trust
hold
it.
it in. After a shock like that, it's
That's
much
the
better
Grand
if you let
Architect.
it out. Keeping it bottled up is stressful in itself. Take your time. Tell me what happened when you're ready.
Nah, stab her. Stab her.
Okay. I'll try. I need a moment.
Moment to stare at that pen.
Then rest here for now. I'll go check on Warren.
I fell asleep on the hospital bed. When I woke up and opened my eyes, Warren was pointing a gun at my head. He was frantic, grilled me non-stop about Skyark, And when he found out I'd been to the station before, he forced me to bring him. Wait! Those researchers by the door!
One of them didn't make it. The other two are still alive.
I see.
I feel like he even heard
As
that.
for what else happened, I don't really remember.
That's alright. I've already formed a rough theory about his motives now. You should rest, Navora. We'll handle things from here.
Is that so? Then, Dr. Herson, care to share your theory?
Well, first you'd have to put the gun down. Oh, actual cutscene. Wait, is he Minato? Did he just teleport to the knife? Oh my god, he's fucking Minato. Headshot. Good shit.
Oh, Doctor. How mean. Is that any way to treat a student?
I'm afraid identity theft is not in the curriculum. Isn't that right, Grand Architect of the Fraxidus? Since you insist on playing the student, I'll offer a lesson.
What's up?
It takes two to play a game.
Oh! The plan!
My. Played me for a fool, didn't you? I was going to kill you for a little one-on-one time with Rover. Shame.
Regrettable that you evaded what was meant for you.
But it's okay. Uncle Warren's dead. Nice and clean.
That's still fucked up, Mr. Triss.
Being caught out in the open, and still he thought he could just vanish from Lahairoi and get away with this fiasco. The naivety is remarkable.
Honestly, yeah, I gotta agree with him there.
Anyway, I got back what I wanted too, so
Oh.
Happy girl.
On my way here, I kept wondering why you acted so quickly. Didn't fit your usual style of staying in character until the very end. Just as I thought. You were after this pen.
Ah, yes. My precious. I couldn't find it anywhere. So it was you who took it from me. This is the first time someone's taken something from me. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. When did you begin to suspect?
Why can't you tell?
If you must know, my suspicions began to deepen during our last visit to the space station, when you feigned that injury.
Oh, damn.
Your acting had been
undercover this
flawless,
whole
Grand
time.
Architect. But even you cannot mimic what you don't understand.
Pain?
Death itself.
Oh.
To an immortal like you, no matter how many times you die, it's just another lost identity. And I happen to have seen you die before.
Oh? Is this why you've had your eye on me all this time? Let me think. Whoops. Can't seem to remember. My bad. My real favorite things are the ones that are really old and far, far away.
Is he after my planet?
You're something special, Dr. Herson. You're the first person in forever to ever come this close. Without you, the game in Lahairoi would be so boring. So, you get prizes. And I promise, it's right up your alley.
The persona switch up is crazy. I couldn't imagine the
Now, for the first one,
masked one
at the
saying all
upcoming
this
new
stuff.
solar celebration, among all the lovely students, stands a member of the Fractidus. I'm so looking forward to that child's performance.
Telling us this doesn't do your spy any good.
But that's what makes it fun! It's a cat and mouse game. The mouse needs to know the cat is coming, or how else will it run fast enough on its little wheel? To win, you just have to be the hunter. And if you do end up catching that child, that just proves they were useless anyway.
That was only the first. What's the next one?
Yeah, get all the info you can.
The next prize is right here in this data room. You're so smart, Dr. Herson. I bet you've already figured it out, no? I had so much fun on this little trip to the Sky Arc. So, how did you feel seeing Etheric Sea? Oh, home sweet home. Your faraway home. The one you can never, ever go back to.
Okay, well that's just rude.
Leaving you there wasn't all for nothing. The look on your face was the sweetest treat. Let's be sure to have more fun like this in the future. Until next time, you two. I wish you a pleasant past, present, and future.
So is the real Navora dead?
Why did you stop me? You think we couldn't have stopped her here?
No, not at all.
Yes. My goal was to gather intelligence, not apprehend the Fraxidus' grand architect. When we dug up my father's empty grave, I realized that it is no simple feat to find an immortal who leaves no trail. The grand architect may appear to act on a whim, but in my observation, that playfulness is just another layer of disguise. There's a purpose behind it. When Nana called earlier, something felt off. Warren is a researcher himself. Why would he need to take a student hostage to investigate a debris field?
That's what I was wondering.
Even if he did, breaking into the infirmary and letting Nana send a distress call was a sloppy strategy. Of course I'd be the first person she contacted.
So that's why you called me afterwards. I did hear Navora say you've had her in the infirmary all this time. You were keeping an eye on her then.
I was waiting for her to show her hand. Until then, it was all speculation. I needed to see her end the act to be sure. Immortal, 1,000 faces. We've managed to gather quite a bit of intel on the Grand Architect. If I'm not mistaken, there should be something more important hidden in this room. Otherwise, she wouldn't have called it a prize.
They just don't even talk about the real Navora.
These are personnel files from the Skyark space station. This lettering. Do you recall the lead researcher on the Etheric Sea Initiative? The one we
Damn, I
saw in the
remember pointing that
hologram
out
during
when
our
we
first
found
visit.
out about it.
Professor Junchi.
There it is.
Yes. During his lecture, he mentioned a scholar who had just joined the project, Wei Ying, but his introduction was cut short. I've found that scholar's record in the system, and her name. The letters of this name are a perfect match with those engraved on that pen.
Are you saying that scholar is the Grand Architect?
According to these records, the Etheric Sea Initiative was stalled due to a lack of funding until she joined. Then, it was pushed back on track. Her involvement influenced the CSC's decision on this project. But everything else about her birthplace, employment history, or academic background is missing.
Yeah?
Sounds like another identity borrowed by the Grand Architect.
Indeed. It seems we've just traced this thousand-faced individual back to an even earlier point in Solaris' history. These records also show Wei Ying took great interest in the CSC and Etheric Sea Initiative during that period. That must be why she infiltrated the Skyark space station.
The universe. What secrets is it hiding behind all those infinite stars? I really want to know.
And about that footage... No need to explain. The fewer people who know about your secret, the better. It just occurred to me that this wasn't a coincidence. If her goal in the past involved you, then it's something to keep in mind on your journey ahead.
The Etheric Sea. That might have been my entry point to Solaris after leaving my distant homeland.
Most likely.
Wei Ying was interested in the Etheric Sea before its planet-wide spread. Did she want to use it as a medium to reach somewhere beyond? I will. Given her nature, it's only a matter of time before we meet again. The more she appears, the more she gives away. If she enjoys playing games, then it means she'll follow some rules at least.
Unless she's a cheater.
She'd die of boredom.
Exactly. And as I've said before, sometimes style, personal taste, and ambition can be more revealing than intended. The Fraxidus has more than one base in Solaris, and I'm far from the only one with a grudge or an interest in their activities. Until now, the Grand Architect has been like a reflection in water. She never appears as her own person, only by the faces of the already dead. But now, her fascination with what lies beyond all those infinite stars is a thread we can pull. We can start identifying which schemes bear her signature. In the Court of Savante, since our Grand Architect has taken interest in them before, a trip to Mengzhou may be worth a visit.
Where is that?
The Court of Savante was active in Mengzhou?
Just a rumor. They say a city was built there under their direction. There may be clues there. As for the new Federation, you'll likely end up there eventually if you plan to counter the Fraxidus' operations in the future. But not now. Things are too complicated over there, and they handle resonators differently. Even with the Black Shore's backing, going in unprepared would be serious risk.
That makes me even more curious about the new Federation.
I'll be cautious. Before Navora, Did you find any other traces of this Grand Architect Lahai Roy?
So are they saying Navora was like always fake?
Yes. There is this one thing, but it's only speculation. About how Imeth disappeared. From what you told me, she died from overclocking trying to stop the Thermodian over a decade ago. After that incident, the Academy detected cracks on the Thermodian seal in the depths of Biarter Woods. The damage seemed intentional.
You mean?
I believe it was the Grand Architect who damaged the seal, and that led to Imeth's death.
He killed my daughter wife. Or she killed my daughter wife.
Lucila's people will handle things here now. We should leave.
To where?
Let's go clear our minds. You shouldn't sit with this alone. Any for your thoughts?
What?
There's too many to count.
Feel like talking about it?
Not really.
Maybe a little.
You already know everything.
I keep wondering if the choices I made in the past were the right ones. I still don't know why I chose to erase my memories. That one decision cost me my grip on everything.
We basically do.
It made me leave so many people behind.
Couldn't take it anymore. You're just too homesick. That was the only option.
You, Imeth, those at the Black Shores, and probably more I don't even know.
Frolova? Don't forget Frolova.
I pulled
Camellia?
everyone
Well, I guess
with my
that was
grand
included in the
plan
Black
to
Shores.
save
But
the
Frolova?
world. And when it mattered most, I wasn't even there.
Just like the Avatar.
If we can't save Imeth, she'll just be forgotten, left to drift in the void forever.
Even if that hadn't happened, your path was always destined to diverge from most of ours. You know your lifespan is immense. Barring some accident, most of us will leave this world long before you.
Yeah, but we still have lived your lives with us.
Death and goodbyes are a final lesson no one escapes. But for you, it's a question that lingers for an exceptionally long time.
You're right.
Since you already know that, you should also see that everyone else has already given their answer. You're still the same person you were before. Just as resilient, still bringing hope to others. That's why, after all these years, we're still willing to stand with you. And it's not because you're a supposed savior. It's because you've always been you. And we're not just doing this for you. We're doing it for Solaris.
Yeah.
The future we all chose to fight for.
They gotta fight for their planet too.
We chose this path ourselves. You have nothing to feel guilty for. One can only move forward by making peace with what's lost. You taught me that a long time ago. In the end, I failed to find my father's murderer. I failed to protect Ryan. I failed to protect my own family.
I mean, weren't you also like a child back then too, though?
But your brother is still alive. You're alive.
Is he?
There's still hope.
Wait, I thought he was
You
dead.
did everything you could.
Wait, what?
Who knows when I'll wake up next time.
I'm so very confused by your story now. I really thought your brother was dead.
Then we'll make a promise, Luke.
Dude, you're not good with promises.
We'll see each other again next winter. You'll open your eyes, and I'll be standing right here. Just like today.
I just realized this is the past. When do we even go to the past? Well, this is like 10 winters later, but finally made good on that.
Come now. Enough with that face. Some candy?
You always carry candy with you. Are you sure they really work?
As in...
It'll help take the edge off and lighten the mood. Your words.
That. Honestly, not really. It's become more of a habit of mine. As a boy, I'd have one whenever things felt too big to handle. The sweetness was a distraction. Something to look forward to.
I thought it was about your brother.
After I inherited Naviale, I realized there were still so many things I couldn't control. So I'd eat them to cope. Especially when I was up to my neck in trouble thanks to my business associates. Even after I left the company and set out to follow the Fraxidus' trail on my own, I'd be chewing on
Here's
lemon
Frolova.
and watch those who helped me die right in front of me. Still powerless, it seems. So I've come to believe that no matter how strong a person becomes, not everything can be done perfectly. In life, many things are beyond our control.
And most people become evil before they come to that conclusion. Good shit. It's usually something the villain has at the end.
But I still enjoy candy. It reminds me that meeting people is still a gift.
Hello.
Even if I know I might lose them one day.
Did you need me for something earlier?
No, don't worry about it. Well, I'll tell you later.
If you let grief and
Is it
anger burn
regarding
you
what you
out,
said in Expect Buddies?
you become obsessed with results.
Yes,
You
and
forget
something
the
else,
joy
but don't worry
you
about
felt
it.
along
It's
the
not, well,
way.
nothing major. I don't have to worry about you.
A little sweetness helps keep the numbness at bay.
Okay. Let me know when you want to end the talk about it.
Well, I think I'm ending the... Okay, there you go.
I'll have one of your candies.
I assume I'm at the end of the story. This is a pretty short story.
How does it taste?
I assume sweet.
Luke, my chances of saving Armeth, they're pretty slim, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They are. You'll need a miracle. But you've always been good at making those happen.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for the candy.
We really...
You're very welcome.
The whole fucking shit was gone. That's crazy. I didn't realize we were with him when he did that. Alright. I hope that was that song that was playing. Okay, and I doesn't look like I can talk to him. Alright, well, I thought that would last longer, but I was just here to do the story, so good stream, I guess. Thought there'd be a little more. Like a fight or something. Oh yeah, I don't really have anybody I'm gonna pull for. I'm probably just gonna save up till Imeth reruns. Probably gonna have. Actually, I think Linnea's supposed to be coming out soon, so maybe I'll get her for my Imeth, and then I'll save up. Oh, it's a Luke one. Alright, that was a lot shorter than I thought it would be, to be honest. Let me find somebody to raid. Where is OBS? Why is this over here? So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna try to find... Let's see. Ooh, he's back on Warframe. Actually, who did I raid last? I don't remember. They both have one viewer. I'm just gonna... We're gonna raid Protosoul again because he's playing Warframe. Go from one mecha to another. Good night, Shadow. Thank you for watching, and like I said with the PSA, stay safe, everybody.